What is up, internet? My name is Bear and welcome to a brand new video today on My Hero Mania, where there's a brand new code and I got something really fun ready for you guys, which is a tier list of all the quirks in My Hero Mania. So obviously that will be my opinion rather than factual, so keep that in mind. No hate, just let me know your own favorites down in the comments. But let's first do the codes because some of you might just be here for that and I don't want to keep you waiting, so let's do this. Oh, by the way guys, these days I'm live streaming every single day at 9 a.m. EST or 9:30 EST, so just keep an eye on the channel. I will schedule it beforehand so you can come and stop by and say hi if you want to. We're playing through Pokemon Shining Pearl. It's a super fun adventure where we're creating this small little secret audience community that can, you know, ask me questions while I'm playing the game, and we're just experiencing this entire Pokemon journey together. So I hope you guys can be part of that too. So now you know, just make sure to stop by when I'm live. All right, back to the video. So your first step is to go to the menu, of course, by pressing M or whatever that may be on your side of things. On mobile, I think it might be something else if this is even on mobile. Today we have 3 codes in total. 2 of those are pretty old and 1 decently new one that I haven't covered on my channel. So the first one you want to enter is 260k time. So no caps in that, and that should work for you if you just type it in without pressing enter or anything. For me, it didn't work because I already entered it. Then we have the famous like reward 1 that should still work. So those will give you 8 spins and 2 spins. And then the last one that is new that I haven't entered yet is 270k and then full caps real. So the K is not full caps, and then real is in full caps, and boom, that should give you 9 spins. So I'm really hoping that we're getting an update in this game soon, because I haven't seen any signs of that. I know there is one in the works, but I just want to see some content, man. Now currently I'm still rocking 1 for all, which I've been decently getting good at in the game. I don't think it's my favorite quirk yet, but that doesn't make it bad. I think full cowling like drains your XP a little too fast, because right now I can't regen any energy while I'm using it, and all your abilities will drain your energy really quickly. So that is a big downside of full cowling, but I guess that makes it like sort of your last resort kind of thing. I guess I just have to put a lot of levels into energy along with strength, I suppose. Yeah. Anyhow, let's get to the tier list. Okay, so we've made it to the tier list. So there are a few quirks that are not in this tier list. I'll zoom a bit so you can see maybe a little better. So how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna rate these by how good they feel and how good their abilities are. But I'll also take into account if it's a common quirk and it's a really good quirk for a common quirk, I'll give it a higher rating than I would give a legendary quirk that is about the same strength, which is still good, but you know, not as good because it's a legendary quirk. If I haven't had the quirk yet, I will go based on what other people have said to me. So we're gonna start with some terrible ones that I absolutely do not want. Invisibility is definitely F tier. I hate invisibility. Shock absorption, terrible, would only work in combination with another quirk. On its own, it's kind of terrible. Yeah, it sucks. Now, super regeneration is like kind of bad. I put it in C tier because it doesn't have any offensive capabilities like shock absorption. However, super regeneration has the ability to heal others. So in that sense, it could be used as a support rather than shock absorption, which cannot be used in that way at all. So that is the reason why it distincts between those two. Now, the other bad one I have here is super strength. I think super strength is just bad, but it has offensive capabilities. Rather than invisibility, I think you all know that one does not have any offensive capabilities. But super strength is just bad. It has some okay abilities that do damage, but it's not good enough. Anyone would prefer another quirk over super strength, so it's bad. Then ice, I'm tempted to put ice in okay, but I'll put it in bad simply because it only has like 2 moves. They do freeze the opponent since there's half hot, half cold, which has the same abilities plus better abilities. I'm gonna put this in bad because it is not good. I'm gonna put it over here on the left end because it is better than super regeneration and super strength. Now we're going on to the rare quirk. So there's only 3 quirks in that tier, and for zero gravity, I'm gonna put it in great because zero gravity is very, very useful for a rare quirk, and it has maneuverability. It's basically like a lower tier 1 for all, so that's why I will put that in the great tier. Now engine, some people put it in S tier, but I'm gonna put it in just great because it is a very usable quirk. Air Cannon is an okay quirk, in my opinion. I think I might even put Engine in okay, actually. I'm gonna change my opinion there. So Engine and Air Cannon are okay. They're good. I think Zero Gravity is the best one out of the rare quirks. Some people might say Engine, but you know, again, it's my opinion. I've used them both, so I would know, I suppose. Now on to the epic quirks. So there's a few here that I have not even used myself, but I know Explosion is definitely great tier. So Explosion is a fan favorite in the show, and I would say in, for example, Boku no Roblox, it would be S tier, but in My Hero Mania, I think it's more great tier. It's definitely better than Zero Gravity, so I'm gonna put it to the left. But then we have Phoenix and Dark Shadow. Now, in terms of Phoenix, I will put it in great tier, because Phoenix is really good. It's not even an actual quirk in the show. This is a devil fruit in One Piece, so but they put it in here as kind of a joke. Dark Shadow, however, is god tier. Dark Shadow is a really good ability to have even in this game, so that's pretty crazy. We're missing quite a few quirks here, by the way, because you have Electricity as an epic quirk, Electrification rather. That one would go into god tier for me. I've used it, the stun on it is insanely good, so yeah, I would definitely put that in S tier. And then we also have Permeation, which I would put in great tier. It has a lot of maneuverability, but it's not that strong unless you have like an insane godly amount of power. Then you don't have enough energy to use it, so it's kind of, you know. So yeah, Electrification in god tier. Permeation, I would even say an okay tier, because maneuverability is not gonna do that much. It's fun, but it's not gonna do that much. In PvP, it might be great tier, but in general, I would say it's an okay tier. Now we're going on to the legendary quirks. There's a few missing here. I think there's 2 missing in total. Overhaul and Fierce Wings are missing. So I'm gonna do those first. So for me, Fierce Wings is in great tier. I think it's better than Permeation, and it has also similar amount of maneuverability, but it just has a little bit more of that offensive capability. So I'll put that in great tier. Not in god tier, definitely, but it's great. Like, it's a good quirk to have. Now, Overhaul, I'm gonna put in okay. I've used it for quite some time. Some people might really disagree with this one, that I put it in okay tier, but I just simply think, even though it has a lot of AoE, it's just too underwhelming for a legendary, in my opinion. That is why I would put that in okay. And especially since it's the latest quirk that got added. So like, it's not good enough. Now on to the ones we have here on the board. So currently I'm using One for All. I would say it is S tier, because it has a lot of damage, has a lot of AoE, it's fast, you can use most of its abilities while you're walking. Plus, if you have a lot of energy, the full cowling is a godly ability to have. So yeah, it's definitely up there. I don't think it's as good as Dark Shadow and as Electrification, but it's definitely up there. Now, Cremation and Hellflame are simply god tier. They're the best abilities in the game to have. Cremation and Hellflame are the best quirks to get. Cremation even better than Hellflame because it's faster, but Hellflame is pretty in a similar league. And now I'm gonna do something very controversial, guys. Half Hot, Half Cold is definitely F tier. I hate this ability so much. It's so underwhelming for a legendary. It simply does not do enough damage. I know it can freeze. F tier is being super harsh on it. I think it's at the higher end of F tier. Okay, I know Half Hot, Half Cold is not F tier. It's not worse than Ice, let's be real. But I would definitely say it's on the higher end of okay. It's so underwhelming for a legendary quirk that it's just okay. I think it's definitely worse than Overhaul, even if it has the slide ability, which can be very good. So yeah, these are my picks. Let me know if you agree, and let me know how far apart our choices were in the comment section down below. What do you think is the best quirk, and what do you think is the worst quirk in My Hero Mania? Let me know if the codes got you anything good with the spins you got from them. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with a like rating down below. If you disagreed, you can still like the video, but just respectfully disagree, you know, we can have our own opinions. Also, 90% of you guys are not subscribed, so make sure to check if you are subscribed. And if you want to be subscribed and you're not, then make sure to click that button so you'll get all my videos in the future in your recommended. So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys later. Bye-bye.